was trying to do like a forest mushroom rat.
It's so cool looking. Look how that worked up.
Yarn I'm gonna be using for the eyes because I'm insane.
Hi everyone, my name is Bria. Welcome to the vlog. Hopefully you can't hear the water pump, I think it is. I'll try and edit that out if you can hear it. Yeah, I'm sorry. But I want to use this yarn, so I get to film a haul right now while the furnace is going. Pump, whatever it is. So yeah, as I said, I have a yarn haul to share with you. It's from an online Joann's order, and you might be saying, hey Bria, you live in Canada. Where on earth would you have gotten Joann's order from? Oh good, it stopped. Well, my brother lives in the States, and so I got it shipped to him, and since he was coming to visit soon, well, he's visiting right now, he brought it to me. I bought it a little bit ago. He brought it when he came to visit. So I'm gonna show you. One sec. It's all in plastic, so I'll try my best not to crinkle it, and I'll try my best not to get a shiny reflection on it. But I want to keep it safe just until I need it. So I'm keeping the plastic on there. Probably not for all of them, just for most of them. Duplicates, whatever. First, it's one of the huge skeins, the double-sized skeins, the 600-gram ones. This one's sienna, and you might be like, Bria, you just got a ball of sienna. I did, but I wanted another one because you don't find browns very often. And this is like a really pretty brown, so I'm pretty sure I'll use it enough, hopefully. If it was a normal sized skein, I would have bought 3, but since they only come in basically essentially sets of 2 because of the double sized skein, I had to get 4. So yeah, this is 2, essentially. Next, so story behind this one. This is the Baby Blanket Bubbly Blue. Burnette. These are all Burnette blanket. Actually, no, they're not. I'll let you know if it's not Burnette, but most of them are Burnette blanket or adjacent. But as I said, this is the Baby Blanket Bubbly Blue. I have been looking for a pale blue for a very long time. I've got like a couple back there. This one, but this one's too green. This one, but that one's too like bright. And it's also kind of medium-ish colored, not quite pale. This one is not too green, and it's really, really light. So I think I found a good light blue, and I got 2 of those. Maybe I should have gotten 3, but I'm doing 2 for now. Hopefully if I need more, I can find more in the future. Next is another Burnette blanket. It's the color Grassy. It's like a variegated, desaturated green, kind of color palette. It's got some darker greens, it's got some bluer greens, it's got some paler greens. It's pretty. And you don't find green very often in blanket yarn, I found, which is tragic because I love green. So I wanted to give it a shot. We'll see how I like it. The last Burnette blanket of the mix, it's a Baby Blanket Sparkle. Actually, I might take this one out of the packaging. I don't know if you can tell, but it's one of the Baby Blanket Sparkles. It's the color Hot Pink Sparkle. I think I mentioned this in my last vlog. I'll link it up there. But I haven't been able to find a bright medium pink. And by medium, I mean like value-wise. Color theory, it's called values whether, depending on how light or dark it is. But like a bright pink. And all the ones that I was looking at online were out of stock. This was the only one in stock. So I wanted to give it a shot. We'll see if I like it. Next, I got 2. These are refills, but it's the Big Twist Plush in the color Cardamom. This is the most terracotta-like color I found. Like terracotta pots, I mean. Yeah, this is the most terracotta color I found in blanket yarn. And I use it quite a bit for plant pots and stuff. So I needed more. The last 3 are going to be all, what are they called? Line Brand Cover Story Dreamland. Sorry about the text, but this first one is this really pretty like minty, sagey, green, spirally twist one. It is the color Cabbage Patch. And as I said, you don't find greens very often. So I wanted to give it a shot. The last ones, I'm very excited for. I mean, I'm excited for basically all of these. Actually, I might take this one out of the packaging too. Ooh, that's soft. It kind of feels like the Big Twist Plush. And I've heard that this one's thicker than the Burnette blanket, but It's this one. It's gorgeous. It's the color Purple Mountains, but it reminds me of a galaxy. And I've been looking for forever a blanket yarn in a galaxy color, specifically like purples and blues. And this is basically perfect. Exactly what I'm looking for. So, and I got 2 of those. But that's the yarn haul. I'm excited. I've been trying to figure out what to make with the new yarns. I'll need to figure that out. But that's it for now. I need to do some more crocheting, figure out some stuff for what I'm going to do in this vlog. Since autumn is approaching, and basically everyone on Instagram and the crafting community is already doing autumn stuff, I wanted to do some autumnal rat mods for my rat pattern. And the first one that I'm working on that I think I've already finished, it's taken me quite a few tries, I think I'm on like draft 7, is an acorn. And I think this is the newest one. If you just look at the body without the head, it looks basically like perfectly like an acorn. Compare that to like an earlier draft where it doesn't have as much shaping on the cap area. And yeah, I forgot the leaf on this newest one. I will add that eventually. But that's the plan. I have a list of other ones I want to try and do. We'll see what happens with that. I need to come up with some actual concepting and figure out how I'm going to do some of them, but I'm excited. Well, we'll see. But I will see you in a bit when I record next.
I'll try and keep the camera as steady as possible, but I wanted to show you. I reorganized some of my yarn shelves. I condensed some of my Squishmallows over to that side. I moved the bright pinks from down there to up there. And then I moved a bunch of these over and spread them out a bit. These top ones are pretty much the same. Yeah, I had some extra yarn. Not extra. I had gotten some new yarn recently. I've been wanting to do this for a while. But my new yarn didn't really have a space to sit. So I needed to make some more space for them. Also, these 3 shelves down here are excess yarn or replacement yarns for when I run out of each color. So that's why they're kind of chaotic looking. I might organize them at some point, but for now they look like that. Also, we're going to be driving somewhere tomorrow. It's going to be like an hour or so drive there and then an hour back. But I need to bring something to make. And I'm thinking chickens. And these are the 2 smallest skeins I have that I would use for chickens. So I'm going to be throwing those in my backpack. I do have a yarn bag, but I just don't feel like bringing my yarn bag today. Not today, tomorrow. Yeah, but these are some of the burnout blanket tweeds to make chickens with for tomorrow. Yeah, but that's it for now. Today's Sunday, August 4th. If I'm talking quietly, that's because everyone is asleep. But I made this little friend. I was trying to do like a forest mushroom rat. I love the moss, but the tail is just really weird. It kind of looks more like a flail. You know those weapons with the ball and chain? That's what it reminds me of. But it is cute, just not what I want. I've also been working away on some other designs. I think I showed you the acorn rat. I still need to add the leaf to that. I also made an apple rat. There can be 2 different options, one with the bite and one without. And I think I finally figured out a style of embroidered eyes that I like for my rats, just because the shape of the head is so awkward to embroider onto. It's been really hard trying to figure out embroidered eyes for my rats, but I like the one with the eye white in the bottom corner, facing towards the ear. Yeah, I think this style is finally one that I actually like and doesn't require a French knot, because French knots are a pain. I can't figure them out for the life of me. Every time I do them, they're loose and weird. They just don't work. So I don't want to do French knots. The next one I'm super proud of. I had this idea last night. It's a candy apple rat. It is, oh my goodness, it's so cool. So the tail is the stick. This looks like Clary Sage and Burnout Blanket, but it's not. It's an off-brand. It's the one from Fabricland. I want to get my hands on Clary Sage, though. Actually, I have a friend who's gonna be getting it for me soon, hopefully. I did the chocolate drip drizzle, and I also stitched down caramel drips so that it's not, like, flaring out. It looks better this way, but it's super cute. So those are my 3 rats. 4 technically in this screen right now. I haven't made this one since last time. It's an older one. Those are my 3 rats right now. This one I'm not including in the pattern pack because I don't like it. Well, it's going to be a mod pack, hopefully. An autumnal rat mod pack. These are the ones I like. We'll see if I add a 4th one. I'm thinking about adding the candy corn rat, but the coloring wasn't my idea, so I'll have to ask the person who did that post originally if it's okay for me to include that. This is the progress I made since last time talking to you. I want to take a break from the fall stuff and make something with this pretty galaxy yarn. It's the Lion Brand Dreamland in the color Purple Mountains, I think. Yes, Purple Mountains. But I'm posting a reel about that yarn tomorrow, and hopefully some people give me ideas for what to make with it, because I'm stuck right now for what to make. I'm trying to decide between dragon or cat, maybe. But maybe people will have more ideas. That's all for now, though.
Forgive me for filming at night and talking quietly. I don't know why I keep filming at night, not during the day. Don't ask me. But I don't 100% remember what I filmed last. Oh yeah, also, today is Monday, August 5th. I decided to use some of that galaxy yarn. The Lion Brand Dreamland cover story, I think it's called, in Misty Mountains, or Purple Mountains, whatever it was. And I made a potion bottle. I know, it's kind of random, but there was a sale on a pattern. And I'm like, I want to make some potion bottles for the spooky season. It's so cool looking. Look how that worked up. Full focus. Look at that though. I made a second one, the green one. And for the first 2 that I just showed you, I was having a bit of a hard time with one particular thing. So there's like a rim of the bottle here. And to make that, it wanted me to work in front loops only. But the thing is that the loops I was working into were brown, which was causing there to be like a band of brown underneath here. I figured it out, but I didn't want to have to keep working the rim in an awkward way because I was like working into the stitch instead of working into the front loop. So I figured out how to fix it, hopefully. This is my 3rd bottle. It still has a stitch marker because I haven't worked the rim yet. But what I did was I added an extra row of slip stitches in the white, and then I worked a back loop only round. And so the slip stitches are added an extra round of white, so the front loop only loops were not brown, they were white. So hopefully working in white will make it not have the band of brown underneath the rim of the bottle. Hopefully some of that made sense. If it didn't, it made sense to me. I made notes. Basically, I added an extra round right after the color change of slip stitches. I think it would be super cool to make like little beaded string decor for these bottles, or like a label or something cool like that. First, I need to actually finish this bottle. I'm gonna do that. Also, since I'm filming, just in case I didn't film this yesterday, I finished the candy apple rat. Hopefully I mentioned this before. The tail is the stick, then the green apple, and I did like a chocolate drizzle on the caramel. It's so cool looking. I showed it to my family and they're like, what on earth is that? And I'm like, no, please. But I want to make the 3rd potion bottle in the pattern because there's 3 different potion options in the pattern. There's the circular one, a kind of more triangular flat base one, and then there's also one that kind of is like a reversed triangle, kind of heart-shaped, I think. But I think my next project is going to be the final bottle type. Since it's kind of a heart shape, I want to make it in this like pink, white, red dot color in Burnout Baby Blanket. It's called Strawberry Dot. Kind of like make it a healing potion. Also, I posted the reel that I was talking about. I hope I talked about this. And I got some good suggestions. The one that was suggested the most was dragon or some sort of sea creature like a jellyfish or a whale. That's a good idea. And the reel I'm talking about is the one with this color of yarn, what to make with it. So I'm probably going to be making a dragon and maybe a sea creature. We'll see. but at least a dragon, because I want to make a dragon. Even though they don't seem to sell at my markets, which is tragic. I like making them, so I'm gonna make one. But first, potion bottle. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit. I'm back with a finished potion bottle. It's the heart one, which is probably my least favorite out of all of them, because it stands, but it's pretty wobbly. Plus, it's the most annoying to make because you have to make a few separate pieces to attach as you go. But it is still really cute. Also, I decided not to use the strawberry dot. I used petal pink instead. I think that's what this is called. It was because the strawberry dot is on a white base, and it didn't look good with the white bottle color of the glass. It just didn't have enough contrast, and so I switched over to a fully pink yarn. Also, some bonus stuff for you. I wasn't planning on sharing this, but I decided to. It's just a haul from Michael's. I needed to restock on my gold lobster claw clasps. These are just 15 millimeter. They're the size that I like to have. I might try 20 something millimeter in the future, but for now I'm just sticking with what I have. And then I also, in the clearance section, found some seed beads. There's like a goldy bronze color, this really pretty blue color, and then like a purpley blue. It looks more purple in person. That's it though. Just 2 things. Exciting, I know. I'm trying to decide what to do next. I might do the dragon, but first I desperately need to finish my acorn and add the leaf, which will take like 10 minutes, not even. So I just need to do that and get that done. So I'm gonna do that. As I said, the leaf didn't take very long, I just needed to finish it. I'm so happy with how the acorn mouse rat creature turned out. The cap was giving me such a hard time, but it turned out really well in the end. Now I need to clean up my workspace a little bit, and I think I'm gonna start on a dragon. Maybe. I might just go to sleep. We'll see. So it is later, I think, the same day. I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday. I'm working away on the dragon. I'm gonna do embroidered eyes just because I feel like I don't have eyes the right size for this friend. Also, I decided to size up my hook to a 6. I think this is a 6, it just says J on it, and I'm pretty sure based on where it was in my hook storage case, it's a 6 millimeter. Usually I use a 5 millimeter for burn-up blanket, but this was just so much thicker. I felt like maybe I could size up my hook, so I did that, and it is way bigger than my normal dragons. I'll show you a comparison when I finish this, but for now, trust me, it's bigger. Also, I'm doing the baubles bigger since the baubles are made in burn-up blanket. I'm doing like a 6 double crochet bauble instead of the 4 that the pattern says. Also, my wrist is hurting because I'm not using an ergonomic handle hook, and I finally decided to add my elastic. I like to add hair elastics to the end here just for a little bit more grip and like finger rest, I guess. It does help somewhat. I do wish I had an ergonomic handle for a 6 though. Yeah, but that's just the update. Also, my computer's off right now because it's thundering, and I've been hearing horror stories about people's computers frying if the electric box or whatever gets struck by lightning. So I don't want to do that, and so I unplugged my computer. So I'm working off of my tablet right now for the pattern. I also need to decide what color of eyes yarn I'm going to be using for the eyes. If I use black, I'll have to make sure that I make enough contrast between the eyes and the horns. I could use dark blue or like a light blue. That's another option. Yeah, but I'll have to think about that. But yeah, and as I said, that's just the update. I wanted to try and get enough footage for this video, so I'm trying to film as much as I can. No promises though. We'll see how long this video ends up being, because I have to start editing tomorrow. Yeah, that's it for now though. I'll see you in a bit. Today's Wednesday. I finished crocheting the dragon, but I still need to embroider the eyes. And I've been debating what color to do them in. I think I'm gonna go with light purple, because all the other color options are ones that are already in the yarn color of the main body. Like I was thinking maybe dark blue or black or bright blue or light blue or dark purple, but light purple's the only one that's not already in the body, so I think I'm going to
give that a try. Here's the one I'm gonna try. I believe this is Baby Lilac. I could be wrong about that. We'll give it a try. And here are the final embroidered eyes. Yeah, I think the light purple works fine. Yeah. And then this is a comparison of the size. This is my normal Bernat blanket, and this is the Line Brand cover story. I lined up the tails, as basically lined up as you can see, and it's quite a bit bigger, that much. But the Galaxy-ish one is quite large. It's not like an enormous plushie, but it is quite, it's significantly bigger than my normal sized Bernat blanket ones, as you can see. Now I'm just sitting here trying to decide what to do next. I could make something. No, well, obviously, but I got a custom order from a family member. I don't usually do custom orders unless they're local, so yeah, but they want a shrimp wearing a sweater. This is the G Beans Crafty shrimp, and conveniently, it also comes with a sweater pattern. Well, no, it doesn't come with the sweater pattern. It's purchased separately, but I have both. So I'm going to be giving this shrimp a sweater. And then they also want a fish. And I found a pattern for a fish. Let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, I found it. It is the All from Jade Squishy Fish free pattern on Instagram. I might make the custom order now, just so I can have it finished and done. I just need to decide what color I want the fish to be in. I could make it matching with this. Like a bluish, maybe? Let me think about it for a minute. I'm gonna make the sweater first. I'm trying to decide what color the sweater should be in. I was thinking probably just white or yellow, or maybe like if I can find a green color, that's this green color. Let me take a look at my stash and see what I have. Okay, because I'm insane, I'm not going to be using this shrimp anymore for the custom order. The person that placed the order told me I was free to choose whatever colors I want. So because I really want them to match the fish and the shrimp, I decided to instead do this shrimp, which is like greens and stuff. I think I made this recently. But the sweater is going to be this cream kind of color. I think it's one of the, what's it called? Loops and Threads Impeccables yarn, but it matches the tail here, kind of. And for the fish, I'm going to be using these two yarns. Accents is going to be this dark green malachite Bernat blanket. These are both Bernats. And the baby blue green. So that's the plan now, because I must have color coordination. So I'm going to make the sweater first, and then the fish. So I'll check in later. It's later. I finished the sweater for the shrimp. Look at this little fashionable friend. I also finished the fish. I decided to do embroidered eyes. It's so tricky figuring out a style for smaller pieces with embroidered eyes for the actual eyes. I just did like a white piece behind the black. Yeah. They kind of match, like color-wise. That's what I was going for. So hopefully I kind of achieved that. I'm trying to decide what to do next. I have no idea, honestly. I should figure something out. Once I do, I will check in. I was scrolling through Pinterest and I found this. It's so cute. And now I must make a rat with a bow. Maybe like a bow on its neck or maybe on its tail. I don't know yet. But look at this precious bean. This particular post is by this person. I don't know if they're the original creator. I have no idea. It's Pinterest. I have no clue. But it's inspiring me. I'm in love. So I must make it. I've got my yarns. I was trying to decide if I should do brown or gray because the photo, it was kind of unclear. It's like a warm gray. So I'm just going to do something completely different and do this Fabricland Taylor Yarns Essential Blanket in the color Sand, I think, for the mouse body, fur, whatever it is. And then for the feet and ears, it's the Bernat Blanket in the color Pink Dust. And for the tail, I'm doing the Craft Smart in the color Blush. because it matches really well with this. And for the bow, I do want to keep it like a bright pink. So I'm trying to decide if I want to use my new Burnett Blanket Sparkle in the color Hot Pink Sparkle Baby Blanket. Yeah. Trying to decide if I want to use this or if I want to use this one, which is a worsted weight. It's a Red Heart Super Saver in the color Perfect Pink. I'll have to see what type of pattern I can find for a bow. Also, it's incredibly late. It's like 3:30 a.m. I should not be up this late. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm staying up to make a ret. I'm gonna get started though. Also, I'm watching a Melly Inspired Crochet live stream archive, a recording of a live stream that Melly Inspired Crochet did. It is so funny. The second half of the live stream is just them, her, and everyone in the chat trying to figure out who her boyfriend's account is. It is hilarious. If out of context, it is like, what on earth are you talking about? But it is so funny. Maybe it's just because I'm so tired, but it's making me crack up. Yeah, I'm gonna get started on my rat. I finished crocheting the rat body. It took me a little bit longer than normal because I was doing the embroidered eyes and I was taking notes to make sure I knew how to do these every single time because I think I finally found a way that I like to do them for my rats. I may have mentioned this already for this little friend earlier in this video, or maybe in the last video, I don't know. I like how these eyes turned out, so I wanted to replicate them and take notes so I knew how to replicate them every time. Yeah. I didn't do the tail yet, just because I'm not sure how I'm going to attach the bow yet, and I might try and do the tail through the bow, if that's even possible. So, yeah, I still need to figure it out, though. But that's the plan. For the bow, I kind of want to make it, like, long and whimsical and flowy, you know, mystical, whatever the word is I'm looking for. I was trying to decide between two bow patterns. There's one by Camryn's Cute Creations on Instagram for free, and there's another one by StitchesByPati on Instagram for free. I have them both saved, so I was trying to decide which bow to do, but the Camryn's Cute Creations one looks more like a traditional, like, knot bow. StitchesByPati one is more like a bow macaroni type hourglass shape. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Camryn's Cute Creation one. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit when I probably have this done. I made the bow ribbon. You tie it into a bow. I already tried that, but I don't like it for this project. It's just the stitch I use is thicker than the tail and it looks weird, so I'm going to just use worsted weight yarn by itself and cut a length of that, tie the ends so it doesn't fray, and tie it on. Maybe even throw it through the body so you can't pull it off the tail. Yeah, I'll do that. I finished. Look. Like, look how gorgeous it is. I love the brown that I used for the eyes because it makes it more pastel. How cute. Why didn't I think of doing this before? Oh, I love you, friend. I probably should go to sleep. So I think I will see you in the morning. Hey, wow, look. It's my face again. Today is Thursday, August 8th. I have another haul to share with you. Whoops. I got a package. I ordered this a little bit ago because, you know, shipping, but whatever. Most of these are like charm stitch marker things. First, can you even see those? I'll take one out for you. They're little axolotl charms. I got the pack with multiple different colors. Here's one of them. They're so cute. They are a little bit like, they're not the highest quality, but they are pretty cute. And in that package, there's yellow, orange, blue, pink, and purple. Next, I got a package of these little charms. They're like bluebell, kind of. I have a few different colors of these ones already, and I like them, so I got another color. Next, I found this pattern pack for crochet keychain fidget toys. But in order to make those, I have to have the keychains. And so I got some keychains. One's in silver, one's in gold. Lastly, it's not a very big package, but I got
some phone straps. I've been wanting to make like some cute phone charms. I got a package of a multicolor set. So there's a few different colors in here, but that's just a few that I got. That's the package. I'm probably most excited about the keychains because I've been wanting to make some crochet fidget toy keychains for a little bit now. Hopefully these ones I got work for what I need them to work for. I'll be very sad if they don't. But I need to do some editing today at some point because this video is supposed to go up in 2 days. We'll see. But I kind of want to make some of the fidget toy keychains and maybe figure out some other ones I can make that are similar, that are also fidget toys but aren't the ones in the pattern. So yeah, I have a little friend on my shoulder. I'll see you in a bit. Hey everyone. I think I need to officially call this vlog. It's way too close to my deadline for filming and editing. And I haven't started, so we'll see if I even get this video out by the time I want it to be out. But for now, that's all. Hopefully this vlog was somewhat cohesive. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's all for now. Bye.